Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Covering both sides of the big issues with the analysis you trust on News Radio 1040 WHO.
Have you tried to call a customer service rep at a company lately? Did you end up on the phone talking to some automated voice and finally doing this, representative, because you wanted to talk to a live person? Did you get to a live person? Here's an amazing headline. Some companies are cutting their customer service departments. Let's talk to Sarah Buxbaum about it. She's an expert on customer service. She's got a hospitality company called CWS Hospitality. And Sarah, welcome to Iowa Radio. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So, Sarah, is this true? Are companies cutting back their customer service reps? It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Yes, they are. And it is the worst decision that they could be making, in my opinion. Like, what? As if businesses haven't struggled enough the last 2 years, now they're cutting the most important department of their business.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are you seeing and what are you hearing, Sarah? What's the reason for this?
Money. They think that it's going to help them. You know, they think it's going to help them cutting costs and stuff, and it's not. It's going to destroy their businesses, and I predict that they're all going to go under. Every company who does this right now, I don't think will be a business in 5 years. You know, there's just no way.
Let me hit you with another reason, because I recently did deal with a customer service rep, and Sarah, I would say over the few minutes I was on the phone, the person warmed up to me when they realized I wasn't going to be mean to them, that I just wanted to work with them to solve the problem. Part of this might be that companies are saying this is just not worth it. We're paying a bunch of people to get yelled at all the time. Has the interaction between customers and customer service reps gotten worse over the past couple of years?
Oh, definitely. I keep telling people, treat these employees like people. Don't yell at them and start barking orders that you need a refund or you were mad that you were on hold for 20 minutes. These people are trying to show up to work and help you, and then they don't want to come to work because they don't want to get yelled at all the time. And so they're quitting, and then the customers are getting rid of the businesses are getting rid of the customer service department altogether. And I think the buyers, the consumers, need to be a little nicer to these people. If they want to be able to pick up the phone and call somebody, then they need to have a little attitude adjustment.
Yeah.
If they still want that standard. Yeah, it's nuts. Like my fiance, he has a fresh dog food company, and he calls all his new customers, and they're shocked. They're like, "Wait, you're the owner?"
Yeah.
Like, yes. And there's a huge opportunity for people like us who want to still take care of the people. And I think the opportunity is going to get bigger if these bigger businesses do not start being smarter.
Right. And that's it, Sarah. And you started to get at this point. Ultimately, I mean, we talk about what's going to make a business successful time and time again on the show. And we keep coming back to the customer experience, right? And so the customer being able to talk to a live human being, that is going to be a key point in business success in the future. Am I right about that?
Yes. Yes. There needs to be more customer experience training. More businesses need to put money into this instead of just cutting it all together and learning what their customers want. And from what I've seen, customers want a human interaction. They want to feel important and like their money is going to a good place. And so when I saw these headlines, I just about lost my mind. I'm like, seriously? This is crazy to me.
Well, and that's it, Sarah. So, I did say earlier, okay, let's be a little less mean to our customer service reps. Now let's turn that around. When you're talking to someone about extending hospitality to a customer, what are the key elements of that?
Again, being human, treating them as a human, as a friend. I value all of my clients as friends. Some of them have turned into family. I care about them. I'm empathetic to their stresses of traveling. And, you go to an airport now and you don't know what is going to happen. And so traveling has never been more stressful for people. So I see that as an opportunity to how can I make this better and not just good, but 120% of what they expect. And what I've seen is it's just about treating them like a real human and valuing them and writing them a thank you card of appreciation after. My customers don't yell at me. because I treat them with respect and they treat me with respect. And I think all hospitality companies and all businesses really, this isn't even, I've been preaching this in hospitality for 15 years, but I really see it in every business now to value your customer. Thank them for choosing you instead of going on Amazon and ordering something.
Yeah. So, Sarah, I get texts while you and I are talking from listeners. Let me read you a couple of them. I recently called the bank, tried to talk to someone after 6 rings. Then a voice came on and said everyone was busy and they hung up on me. I was on hold with a certain cell phone provider for so long I had to plug my charger in, literally on hold for an hour and a half. And those are not outrageous stories, man. I know that these things are right on. Isn't there a point, though, in business, Sarah? Don't you think that businesses are going to wake up and go, wait a minute, the pendulum swung too far the other way. We're going to lose business over this.
I mean, I hope so. But then when I saw those headlines yesterday that their solution was to just get rid of the department altogether, I do think a lot of businesses will go out of business because of that decision. Yeah. I am a huge Amazon. I love Amazon, but I hate that I have to go chat for 20 minutes until someone and then convince them that my problem is big enough that they need to call me.
Right.
I'd rather at this point just go to a small business and support them instead, because I know if there's an issue, I can call the owner and they'll say, no problem. Oh my gosh, let me send you back the right size. And I do think more small businesses are waking up to this and seeing this. So, I mean, it's exciting for me that more entrepreneurs are recognizing this and stepping up and maybe have a little bit more skin in the game. But yeah, I don't know why these huge companies are doing this. And they're, Facebook and Amazon and, these companies can afford to do some training on their customer service team.
That's really true. It's not like they can't not afford it. Sarah Buxbaum is a hospitality expert. Sarah, thanks very much for joining me.